After a winter so cold, it left me frozen inside. You sang a song that unraveled me. The melody was enough to rewrite my story. There's no place I would rather be than in the light of your sun. It changes everything. There's no face I would rather see. You pull me up from the dust and you redefine me. Your love came in and thawed my heart. After a winter so cold, it left me frozen inside. You sang a song that unraveled me. The melody was enough to rewrite my story. There's no place I would rather be than in the light of your sun. It changes everything. There's no face I would rather see.
What is going on, people? How's everyone doing today? Hope you guys are doing good. Alright, I think we are good to go over here. Boom. Do I need to adjust the sub goal? Of course I do. Lordy, lordy. So, how is everyone today? Alright! What's the... Thank you for the host, PMG. Appreciate it, bud. Okay, that's way too heavy for this.
I've never heard such a deafening silence.
Alrighty.
I never thought
Now we're good to go. So, hope you guys are ready for a nice big harvest. Because we're in for a treat. Hey JKD, what's going on? Fix this. Obviously most of this was done through hired worker. Hey farmer. Patience is a virtue, my friend. Lag? Not seeing any lag. I get ads, Landy. Landy ads. Nice! Hey man, what's up? Sure it's not your internet, Dave? Playing up. So everything is A-okay over here. I goofed. Dude, that's literally the same field I was doing my stream. Yeah, this is what I got done in the video that I started, but I did for tomorrow. Sony cosplay or helpers to do headlands. I did the headland myself. I went around once. Maybe it is my Dave playing up. Alrighty. This is the first real time of got in the ideal, and it's a nice combine. Slap a big header on it, and it does a good job. That's for shame we've got the 1050. So this map I'm taking a different approach because of the size of the fields. I'm going on the large scale equipment. Not stupid large, but a good size. Just for time. I'm pretty sure it's in the title there, Commander. And the hashtags. Look at the hashtags. Which, by the way, nobody told me for the longest time I was running the pre-release live stream stuff. Did you find the third refill point? There isn't one, is there? As far as I'm aware, there's not. As far as I'm aware, there's physically no triggers in the game for one. Yeah, I updated it. It's actually just before I set the live stream live. What was the latest fix? No. Be able to jog my memory so I can tell you yay or nay if I've got it. Give us thoughts on the map so far. It's decent, and it is on the large scale. It's a shame why and stuff. I know Dave possibly touched on it. I don't know how much detail Dave went into. The reason behind it got taken down from FSUK, which I'm not really going to go into too much detail. I touch on it tomorrow, because I've got a feeling there's some funky business going on there, and I think FSUK needs to have a strong, hard look at what is going on behind the scenes on that place right now, because that has just opened up a huge can of worms. Put both diffs on at once. Oh, no, I don't have that one. What key is it, Dave? But other than that, I think it's a decent map. It's large. It doesn't have all the animals. It's accurate to the area and to what the map is. So, or the location of the map. So it's a realistic map as far as that goes. Is it something that I'm going to play on for a long ass time? Probably not, because I think people will get bored of just seeing arable. There are pigs. You can nuke the pig area and put animals down in there, which I may actually do. I personally have zero interest in pigs, so that's what I may do to get some animals on this map, because I think that's what it would need to keep it interesting instead of just doing arables. Thanks, Dave. No, Mad F is just pigs. As of right now, unless you put down the animal pens, it's just pigs. How long is this for? Depends on the stream. It can go for an hour, it can go to an hour and a half. Got some running around to do with Jess after the stream, so I will not be on right away on TeamSpeak, Dave, after the stream. Just a heads up. Hey, Nathan, what's up? I prefer arable, but even for me, prefer an arable stuff, it gets boring very quick, just doing the same thing over and over again. The game gets very rinse and repeat, and you get tired of it, to be quite honest. You really do. Pretty good, Paul. What about yourself? I saw you posted a picture of that. Now, if there's one thing that I'll say, if you would like a tester for it, it would be that. 'Cause I need a low loader so bad. Everyone does. How does that bale wedge work, by the way? Is it like Peter J's one, where you have to go to the shop and customize it? Or does it place down through a button config, and also straps? How do they work? Because his low loader, I would say, looked the bomb. It really did, but it was a pain in the ass, the fact you had to have a different config for all of that stuff. Deck King, thank you for the host, appreciate it, bud. The internet was apparently our provider as Rogers over here in Canada, and apparently they were working on the line, which was the issue. So I didn't get it sorted, we didn't call or anything. Well, we called, but that's what it said on the phone. So what trailer is it? If you're on about this is just a stock in game one. Is it camper? And of course, Fen 1050, the line I'm going on here. That tractor is a beast. This is the first time I've actually got to properly use it. It's an absolute animal. Love it. Oh, what is it still saying your live, Dave? I'm doing pretty good, the king. What about yourself? Hey, Simulator Gaming, what's going on? New Holland T8. Nah, I don't like the T8s. I like the smaller New Hollands, like your standard T7, stuff like that. I do not like any of the big New Hollands. They just look weird, if you ask me. Like the Magnums, they just don't look right. They work, they're fantastic, no doubt, but I just don't like them personally. What province in Canada? Ontario. A little over an hour outside of Toronto, far enough away from that hellhole. Apologies if anyone's from Toronto, but it sucks. Oh really? I've got all of that stuff switched off because it would take forever to do any of that stuff on here. I think I've got Line switched on still, but that's it. I will unsubscribe. Feel free, my friend. You know where the door is. Don't let it hit your ass on the way out. Well, welcome, Simulation Fascination. Take a look at the Facebook's chat. By the way, cool, I'm from Toronto. No way, what's the chances? Used to live in Alberta. Nice, that's where Jess is from. And the fiancée. She was born out in Alberta. Oh yeah, you had the I forgot you had the extensions on that, didn't you? I used to run the extensions all the time. I would say CD, you would have to have the extensions as a config as well, so you could put the collisions on and off of them to work properly. Yeah, I forgot about that. Could you put straps on the normal version though, in case people didn't want to run the bale plate? Because the reason I say that is there's times where I wouldn't want to have to reset and put a bale plate on there just to be able to get straps to load a couple of pallets on there and take it down to wherever I'm going, sort of thing, if you get what I mean. I'm doing pretty good, Dumbling. Really good. Hello and welcome to Landykid Family here from Stay. Hi Landy. Yeah, got a deal. It's a T8 or T9. This is T9, big one. I've never used it, so I went all out on this one. Sam, read the title, my friend. Read the hashtags. There's a reason why the title is the title. What's your favourite tractor? John Deere 7530. Not in the game, though. Technically, farm life, if you want the bigger headers, it would be worth it. It has to be a shop config for both. Both should have straps. Oh, sweet. Yeah. Problem solving. You doing color customizables as well on it? I think you did last time. Hey, Steve. I think you did, at least I can't remember. I was just thinking, actually, the tank's got to be getting pretty full. Yeah, no, Manor Farm is coming to consoles, 100% yes. If you watch my first look on that, I say it within the first 5 seconds or so of me opening up the video. I have like a minute-long speech of what's going on with the map. And yeah, I just saw a comment a few seconds ago asking, is it coming to consoles? Like, you did not watch any of that video. It's like facepalm. Crazy. There's probably another person just skipping through. Is it coming to console? Oh, listen. Watch the map. Good lord. What, Sutton? How? It was put up on FSUK. It was put up on FSUK and then taken down as of this morning due to a quite significant issue, which, yeah. Watch the space on FSUK. Come on, boy, gonna play this map. See you tomorrow, bye, catch you later. Yeah, just doesn't get bored of Frostman. And brush map comes up. Yep. So the link that is in the description at the very top, that is a temporary link that has been provided, I believe, by WBF until it gets put back up on FSUK or wherever it gets put up on at this point. Be warned, I do not see that link staying around for long, because if you have a lot of downloads off of the link on Dropbox or Google Drive, anything like that, they will deactivate that link. So that will probably happen with this map at some point. Simulate is not streaming tonight. He has some stuff to deal with. Hey Victor, and Adam Transport, what's going on? I'll blip on hard worker so we can take this and throw it in the storage. Another bad thing about the map is it doesn't have any farm silo right off the hop. You have to put your own in, but me and Dave did something very similar. As actually me suggested it to Dave last night, but he went the different route to me and went on a smaller scale. Yeah, I'm not talking about too much of a simulation for the nation, but yeah, keep your eyes peeled. I think there's going to be a lot of interesting stuff happening on FSUK. Yeah, don't self-promote farm life. Do you know if Giants have started testing Marwell yet? Oxygen David was saying in Rainbow Dave's stream he has had no signs of any testing yet. Thanks, Dal. What is the stock equipment you get? Oh, on the map? If you watch Simulation for the Nation, he was just talking. Actually, he just typed in after your comment. Catch you later, buddy. He's got a first look video out. Go watch his if you want to see the stock equipment. There's a few people that have done a first look on it already. I kind of missed the boat on that. I was hoping to do it last night, but didn't get a chance. So, I'm not going to bother now. But if memory serves, tractors, you get a Voltra and a John Deere 6M, I believe it is. And that's it as far as tractors and the small Massey combine. What's going on, Duff? Coming from our converted. Mana Craig and Latin to be converted. Well, I'm on it, so yeah. Fun life. Always premiering in Dave's stream as well. Really? Good lord. Yeah, dude, your time in any of our streams, if you continue to self-promote, will be very, very short indeed. Catch you later, Liam. Oh, Latin. I was thinking Sutton for whatever reason. I don't know if Latin's going to be converted. Obviously, Lewis is busy with life nowadays. And I think that map would need a complete overhaul to properly work. It was his first ever map, so I don't know if he will. Yeah, I am subscribed to him, CD. I don't watch a whole lot of his stuff, but now and again I'll watch it. So sad I missed Llama 19 because of school. Last go next. Nice. Yeah, I've heard a lot of conflicting stuff. Like, of course, we lost a lot of the big brands. Well, I say we, but a lot of the big brands weren't at Llama for various different reasons. But I'm hearing that it was a good show, which is cool. Patrick, welcome to Landykid Family. Hope you enjoy your stay. Holy crap, we've got 125 people in here. Dang. And how do you have one viewer? Twitch always sucks for views, dude. If you look over on my YouTube, I've got 127 right now. It's a whole different beast. No, that is not GPS above the steering, the speedo. That is vehicle enhancement, a mod up on modhoster. But because modhoster, the guys over there are incapable of getting their .com website working, you have to go to .de, which is the German version. So basically, you can lock your differential, four-wheel drive, two-wheel drive. The left-hand side, where the green is there, you've got the wear on the tipper, the wear on the weight, and the wear on the tractor. But obviously that varies depending on what you've got. You've got your differential lock, so when it's red, it's locked, and when it's yellow, it's four-wheel drive. Over on the right-hand side, you've got your hour, or your liters an hour, your def, so your AdBlue, which is in the game, but it's like Euro Truck in America's Truck Simulator. It automatically refills when you refill, how big your fuel tank is, and how much you've got in there. Underneath, at the very, very bottom, underneath your hour meter, you've got what the tractor weighs, so 14.5 ton, and then the combined weight of everything you have on it, which is 26.6 ton in my case. And then grayed out on the left of everything, just where the blue needle is about to be in a second, right there, you can see grayed out is the shuttle control, which I have disabled right now. There is some other stuff he's working on in this. It's basically like drive control rebuild. It's a hell of a mod. 134, nice. Then don't do it, farm life. Good lord. Do you know how Coral Park Farm is going? It isn't going. I'll be very, very surprised if you see anything from Bullet Bill in the future. Have to say, texturing the material system is really nice to use. The wear maps. The wear maps look sick. That's one thing I will be making sure that trailer, especially the low loader, is very worn out, straight off the hop. Here's one of the stock tractors, actually. Oh, you're talking about that. Gotcha. Way oversteered there. Music's pretty loud. Doesn't seem it. No one else has complained. Is the music too loud, guys? $150 people in here. Wow. Yeah, my guess is this is what a Marwell stream is going to be like when that drops. You can Google Chrome, go to modhoster.com. No, you can't, James. I use modhoster. I use Google Chrome unless they fixed it. They could have fixed it. That's a real possibility they fixed it. No. Okay. We'll bump it back up. And even Landy, how the heck are you? I am doing very, very good, my friend. What about yourself? And thank you for your super chat there. Q the Gopher. Which may be changing this sometime soon, I don't know yet. Woodpeckers in the woods freak you out. You ever heard woodpeckers IRL? They absolutely sound amazing. Just the... It sounds a lot more hollow. It's crazy. Landy put the map on. Private dancer. Welcome to Landykid Family Farms. Stay. I'm good. Got a new job. Oh, nice. What'd you get? You call him. What the hell do you want about, dude? Read the title. If that's what you're on about. Read the hashtags. Hey Dave, if you're still here, what did you peek at in your stream? Out of curiosity. Boom. There we go. I did pretty good, MJ. What about myself? Studio, welcome to Landykid Family. Haven't you stay? Do a speed test, GT. If you go to testmy.net, go to manual upload test and do what your bit rate is, or the closest to your bit rate, you'll see what you're actually getting. Hey Dusty, how's it going, buddy? What's my favourite pickup truck? IRL or in-game? IRL, it's F250, F350, 92 shape. How many subs you get in one video? It can vary. If you look at my social blade, that's had a pretty good week or so. Mine's Ford Raptor. Oh, you're on about IRL. I don't like the Raptors are good trucks, but not the greatest utilitarian stuff, and as far as shocks on them. Great off-roading shocks on them, but for towing and stuff like that, because they're more soft and more meant for off-roading, they're not the best from what I've heard in the past. My dad would desperately needs cosplay or follow me. Yeah, cosplay for sure. More than anything right now. IRL and in-game. In-game. I'm not a fan of either of the pickups particularly. To be honest, I would say the old style one is nicer, but then I've had issues with that, just not being able to physically tow a lot of weight, which is irritating. It's almost like it's got very soft suspension. The front comes up on it. Like that'll happen. Yeah, if you guys want that stuff, the best to get a PC, honestly. You'll never see cosplay console. Guaranteed, I can put 100%. You'll never see cosplay on there. Follow me, maybe, but I doubt it. Is this legit or not? Yeah, this is legit. This was done by WBF, was uploaded on FSUK, but got taken down for some interesting reasons. Let's just say that stuff I'm not really going to be talking about in here. Got both because you couldn't choose. Jeez. Oh, I know. Why do you think I took control? Download for the map is in the description. At the very, very, very top. It's in Dropbox temporarily. That is a link that WBF put up himself, from what I understand. Yeah, MJ. There's more to it than that I've been hearing, but I'm not going into it. Because we have eyes and ears pretty much everywhere, in one form or another. You get the download somehow. What am I doing after this? Honestly, to finish off this field? I don't know, we'll probably end up seeding it. Yeah, if you read the description and read the title, you know what the map's called and you know where to download it from, Tim. When's the next mod for console? That's an easy one, my friend. Do I have it in here? Still haven't put it in here. Let me tab out and get you the link for that. There you go. And I'm actually going to throw that in. On my Stream Deck, so I actually have it. Hey Chris, what's up, bud? No, the money is not legit. I'm still piecing together, seeing if I've got everything that I want to set up the map with. I downloaded the map last night when it dropped, and I started to set it up. But I was stupidly tired, so in the end I stopped. No, it's fun life. That doesn't tell you what's coming to console because that just shows you what's in testing, because we don't know what passes and what fails. That is not none of our business to find out. John, if I was you, I would download it now, dude, if your internet can cope, because the amount of people that we've had in the stream, I do not know what the threshold on Dropbox is for maximum downloads off of the link before they shut it down. Landykid from Belgium, nice. I don't know what tractor we'll use for the seeding. We can either use the Fendt or we can use the JD. I use the Fendt. I don't know what crop to put in here too. Or like soybeans or something, I don't know. Field 8 and 7 are big fields too, actually. Working in a chicken factory? Oh, nice. Probably the smell is a little bit then to be desired, but nice. Favorite tractor? John Deere 7530. Put that in game. She's split in the middle there. Yeah, the smallest farm. Chickens are. The ducks are just as bad as well. You're so lucky you got to see the ideal. What do you mean? I got to see the ideal. See one of the. Oh, you're on about. Okay, yeah, I missed that. Come on. It's one of those Fen combines Llama last week. And you see, it's massive. I bet they are. I bet they're huge. Anyone know of a good playlist I need to finish? Honestly, Nathan? No. On Spotify, I make my own. I don't think they're public by any means. And probably not to a lot of people's taste. So just so you guys know, this field roughly took, I would say, in excess of an hour and a half to complete. And even then, there's huge chunks that have got missed because of hired worker. 50-foot header, dang. Yeah, for a normal grain header, I've got it's a 12-meter draper header. You know what? I just cannot be asked to get all of that stuff. There's huge, huge chunks I will, but I'm not too worried. Like here. Anything really. Whoa, how did you start it? Yeah, it really depends on what you're into, Nathan. Like, I would say just jump on YouTube and, like, Trap Nation's one that I quite like. They've got a few decent stuff on there. UKF Dubstep. If you go from the oldest stuff they had on there, they've got some real classics. If you're into that stuff. Can I show you some? No, this is my own field. These are fields that you start off with. So I haven't bought any land. I don't plan on it. So you start off with 16, 17, 7 and 8. That's it. I don't plan on buying any land. I'll probably buy the pig areas to nuke them. And put in cows, more than likely. And if we do, we may end up doing a silage harvest now. Sooner than later anyway. He's on about just to listen privately. GT. I don't think he's planning on streaming by any means. Alrighty, that is us. Sheep and chickens to do, and then farmland and fields. When you say fields, do you mean like field definitions or literally the fields entirely? Yeah, I would have thought so, Nathan. It takes you about 5 damn hours to upload a map. Yeah, field defs. Ah, okay. 116. The spikes are crazy. It goes up and down like a yo-yo. Like I said, GT, run that speed test, dude. See what it comes back at. Obviously, do the obvious, restart your router and all of that good stuff. Share the map, please. Actually, I can do that. I haven't done that yet. There you go. Oh, this area is down there. What is that actually? Now, we're gonna go on a run for a minute. I want to see what that empty land is. Probably forest. This map has a huge forest area. What mods are in testing at the minute? Luckily, I just put this in on stream. Boom. There you go. Have a ganders. Yeah, it looks like it's just a hardwood forest almost. Yeah, it is. Big forest area, which could have been turned into a placeable area. Because cutting those trees down is a pain in the ass. Oh, are they, CD? Very good. Very good indeed. Although we like to refer to it as Scum Hub. Hey, Robots. Yeah, that was like last year's at the bottom when he updated that, I believe today. It was at over 200. Yeah, right. Saw a bear on the Michigan map, cool. Oh, they do, James, but at the same time, CD has the direct contact info for the dude who runs that page and voices his opinion yelling down the end of the phone at him quite frequently when he finds his stuff up there. No, Matt's going through some things right now. He's not really active right now. And I don't think he will be active for quite some time. How you be? I be good. What about you? And plus, worst thing you can do is turn around and ask someone to make something for console. You guys have zero idea of how much work it goes into making something for consoles. Absolutely none. It takes these guys a long time to get stuff up on there. So I'd be good. Business. Hey Jason, what's up? Works. Oh, sweet, dude. Alright, where is... Oh, that's where the seed was. So, for anyone that knows, is there a seed refill point on the map? I don't think there is. Yeah, he is, Rob. He is. Because of Stocko Gloss, I used to play the living snot out of that map back in the day. I think me and Stocko were on that map at the same time. Stocko's a great guy. It's a shame that he just comes and goes so much on YouTube. I think that really has hurt his channel more than anything, unfortunately. Oh, the other yard for seed. Oh, okay. Where is the other yard again? I forget. That was down by field 7 and everything. Well, let's take a drive and see. I think you can buy your own seed. I think it's down at the store, but we'll take a quick drive. I'm not too worried. We'll show you guys some of the map. When will Marwell Manor be out? When it's been tested. It hasn't been tested by Giants yet. And after it's been tested, we strongly suspect it's going to come back and fail on something, so it's probably going to be quite a while away. You guys on console aren't going to get anything new anytime soon. You're really not. And that's no one's fault, it just takes time. You guys, some of you have zero idea how long it takes for stuff to go out on console. Why isn't Sutton on FSUK? Because it got taken down for reasons I am not really going to talk about on the stream. There is probably going to be a lot of politics involved, and I am not going to get wrapped up in that. Although it should return, I anticipate. Let's just say a practical joke probably gone wrong for someone. And may or may not cost them a hell of a lot on FSUK and at NWBF. Everyone's learning, that's the thing in maps. Maps don't just drop within a couple of months. It takes people a long time to do maps. Oxy's probably one of the quickest at making maps, and even then it's 3 months minimum for Oxy, if not longer. This is all on my laptop, my desktop's in the UK. No, you have to put one down. I recommend, if I go back to the main yard quick. So down this lane here, which is basically in this field. This field isn't marked out as a field, it's pretty much useless. If you use the paint tool and put gravel down, be warned, it will put down grass around the gravel. It's the paintbrush tool, the terrain deformation, whatever you want to call it, tool is broken on this map for the most part. But you can kind of level it all out and make it somewhat look decent. So it basically turned into a big placeable yard. No idea, GT. A lot of personal stuff that I'm not talking about on the channel. My mana will be worth the wait, trust me, it's worth the wait. It's a hell of a map. Can't wait for you guys to be able to play it. Even though it's not my map, but I cannot wait for you guys to play it and see your reactions. I look forward to doing the live stream on it. I think this is lime, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's just lime. Oh, this isn't actually maybe not even anything there. Oh yeah, I completely agree with what you just said. Mods will come out a lot quicker once modders know what the hell they're doing. The best thing I think Giants could do to smooth the process and get mods on console, which is most people's big thing right now, give the modders the ability to test on Giants Editor, like you said you were going to do. Where is it? There it is. That link that's about to come through, I did not mean to put that in. I just want to check out the podcast, don't I? That is the wrong download link, just so you guys are aware. I did not mean to put that in. Interesting BGA area. That looks pretty nice, actually. I like it. Wrong map, I know it is. I didn't mean to hit it. I was trying to get back to my music to get rid of that song. I put the map in the very top of the description. I didn't think there was a need to put it on a button. There you go, Nathan. You wanted music to get you hyped up from making a map. Here you go. Probably not everyone's cup of tea, but this isn't bad. Why is it not coming to modhub? Because WBF doesn't want it on the modhub? You guys have got to understand that modders have control of where they put their mods. If they don't want it on the modhub, they don't have to put it on there. Alright, my game save, any advice in fixing it? Well, how did you ruin it? Your game does create a game backup save. If you go to documents, there should be backups. Click on that, it will be quite far back though. This map is, do you mean where it's based? If you mean where it's based in Suffolk. Yeah, if you go to Documents, Farm Simulator 2019, there should be a file in that folder called Game Backups, or Save Game Backups, it should be there. How you find the map so far? I think it's decent. The fields are huge, which won't be good for content-wise, but I don't mind the map. I got this map confused with another map. When someone asked, am I going to be playing it, I said no. But this isn't the map that I... Well, this is yeah. Back then it's not the map I thought it was, so... I'm from New Zealand! What's up? Oh, as in download link, this map is in the description at the very, very top. It's a Dropbox link for temporarily. It was on FSUK. It was taken down for some reasons. I'm not going to go too much into detail. Here. For whatever reason, I was getting this map and Nunston confused. I hate Nunston. I don't know why I never juggled that map. I'm trying to put lime down on this map. GPS, oh not GPS, hard worker. For now I've got 3 mil. I'll bring that back down at some point once I'm settled in what I want to do on the map. And machinery. Hey Kiwi, what's up? Only 59. Got 123 people and we've not even got 100 likes. Wow. You guys can do much better than that. You say about spreading lime, actually, I think I may have to on here, I'm not sure. Can you remember? This map is not on the modhub, that is why. Look at the title, look at the tags, or the hashtags, and look at the link at the very top. Oh, the description. Yeah, I've got switched off, sweet. Just trying to work, come on, you new. Nice. Very nice. No, what is it, Ross? Just saying here. I'm not going to be available to probably message back and forth until way late tonight, my time, so say it in here. People will be able to help, I'm sure. Has it been released? What do you want about, Nathan? Yeah, tomorrow. Yeah. I found hard work wasn't much good for harvesting in fields. I'm completely square. Gary, do headlands first. Do 3-4 headlands. You can get away with doing 1 headland depending on the size of the field. I like it, Abu. It's not bad at all. The fields are on the large scale of things for doing videos and stuff like that. It's going to be challenging. So I feel it will get very boring. I kind of discussed that a lot in tomorrow's video you see on the map. I've got a hunch it's going to be very boring for you guys. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm thinking I'm going to nuke the... Ah, crap, I didn't put fertilizer in here. That's okay for me. I'm thinking that... So there we go. Temporarily what I'll do is... I say temporarily, nuke the pig area and put in cows or something maybe in there. If you can. Interesting. Is that a map that you're building in Giant's Editor, Ross? Or are you on about the placeables? Because if it is a map that you're building from scratch, I am the wrong person to ask on that one. The only thing I could possibly suggest is if it's one like that, Navmesh? Hey, Eddie. Hey, Kyle, what's up? Now, the reason I'm overlapping is to get the field outline proper. You can see where the grass has approached on the field quite a lot. I'm doing pretty damn good. Busy stream, which is nice. It's been a while since we've had a big stream like this. So what I'll do is I'll do like a couple of headlands and then I'll set hard worker on this. Read the title, Archie. And then read the hashtags. It's like in the damn hashtags. Hashtag capital letters. Not coming to consoles or something like that. I go. I think I could just put not on console. Yeah, this is a big field. The map has got big fields. That's what I mean. It's going to be an interesting one as far as the series goes. And that's why I've opted to use larger equipment. No, Robert. As far as I'm aware, WBF never uploads to the modhub. I highly, highly doubt he's got any plans of going up there. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think WBF's ever released anything up on the in-game modhub. Knowing him and what he can be like, and me and him have spoken back and forth in the past, way back admittedly, and he's helped me with some stuff in the past as far as mod editing. He doesn't necessarily do stuff half-assed, but he probably isn't going to put 100% effort in required to get up on the modhub. I could eat my words eventually, but as far as I'm aware, there is no plans of this coming to the modhub. So I think what we'll do is as I'll be at a decent spot, we'll get a hive worker started on our line so we know where it's going to start off with. Then we'll probably end the stream here. I'd quite happily keep going, but I got some stuff to do today, so I will call it quits. I'll do it on the headland. Delay there, Robert, that's all. They could be further behind than you, or you could be further behind than they are, and they haven't heard me answer or whatever. Hey, GC, what's up? Depending on your internet speed, you can lag behind on streams very, very easily. Open fields, but not easy to get access with big equipment. This map, it's not bad. It all depends on what you use. If you use stuff that's sensible and you go, yeah, could you work with it in the UK? Does it fold up tight? Then yeah, it's not too bad. Actually, I should probably have four-wheel driving, right? Hey Lee, what's up? I don't watch a lot of their live streams. Their quality may have improved a lot since I last watched them, but they were always pixelated and buffery as all get out. So I stopped watching them. Gets irritating after a while seeing live streams like that. It's like, just do a video. I'll be watching that restoration series that they do though. Hopefully they don't live stream that, hopefully it's videos. Stuff like that, I prefer watching an edited video than live streaming it. So I think this side's probably going to be the best side to start high work on. I think the title for tomorrow's stream will be No, it's not coming to our thing. Console. I think that's what I'll have it as. Yeah, I haven't got that much time to waste watching that crap. Oh, Reese's. Well, I enjoy the game, but then I don't spend every week sort of a waking second on it. Like, I have played it for the sum total of an hour earlier, recording 2 videos on it, around 30 minutes a piece. Then I've been on here for an hour 3 minutes right now. After I've been on here, that's it. I'm done. I'm not going on it again all day until tomorrow. I don't spend a lot of time on the game on purpose because I would get bored of it. 100%. I don't have longevity of playing the game. Doing so much content on it gets boring after a while. There's no two ways about it. I am not one of these people that could spend a lot of time on this game anymore. Now, if I didn't do YouTube content on it, I'll probably be playing it a lot more. I don't know how some people can do YouTube comment and play the living crap out of the game. That is beyond me. That would get rough. Straight pass on here. Now, because obviously my moddy train angle is not out yet, you can see the angle that the hard work is going to be taking. What games do I play from a downtime? Right now I've been playing a hell of a lot of Prepared 3D, which is a flight simulator. Forza I've been playing a little bit of this morning. Sometimes I play Euro Truck, that's a game, or Euro Truck and American Truck Sim is a game that I will pick up and play in my free time. I'm kind of tempted to get back into some first-person shooters, but I don't know. Command & Conquer, something I've been tempted to get back into as well. But then I go through phases, just sat there looking at my Steam library going, I have no idea what to play, and then inevitably don't find anything to play. Or I end up playing some weird and whacked out crap. Train sim as well, I play a lot in my free time. Not a lot, but enough. Let's see how this is going to cope. But flight sim right now is basically my main one. There's some tunes on right now, dang. I cheat the money in for ability to play the game as far as YouTube goes. I do not play the game too much off camera, so I don't get bored of it no matter what. Whether I cheat the money in, whether I don't, I physically get bored of the game. Yes, I enjoy the game, but it's not one I can sit here and play. I do not enjoy it that much as far as being able to play it off camera. Cheating the money in is a YouTube thing. Building your way up as far as a YouTube series, if everybody's doing it, gets boring, takes a lot of time. Then you have to play the game off camera to get far ahead. And then I don't want to play the game because I don't want to get burnt out of the game and sound very bored like some YouTubers will very quick because they play a lot of the game. It happens, and I've gone through that process in the past on my channel. I think it was in FS11 where I've just felt like I had to play the game to make YouTube content, and ever since that day I learnt don't play the game too much, because the content then was the biggest pile of crap I ever produced. Because I felt like I had a gun to my head forcing me to play the game when I really didn't. I was doing it because so I could make content and make money. And you shouldn't feel like that while producing videos. You should do it because you're enjoying it. So we did. So we managed to get it going again. So hopefully that answers kind of a lot of your questions on that side of things. The money I have in right now will be probably gone the next time you see me play on this Let's Play. Or, yeah, game save, whatever, because I think I know what I'm going to go and do. Nuke the pig area and probably put in some cows. If the area though, if you Google map the area, and the LODs on this map are incredibly aggressive. Just look at them. Like if I jump out of the tractor and zoom up a bit, back away, you look at those trees, and I'll zoom in. They're 2D. It's the LODs. So the map is fantastic for optimization. Now if I walk towards it, you'll see it all of a sudden go 3D. It's great for optimization. I couldn't fault it for that. Like, I'm getting stupid good FPS on it. My map settings or graphic settings don't help it. They definitely make the issue worse. But it is brutal. Like, if I reset that and zoom up, you guys will see. Hey, Adam, what's up? And then you guys can get an appreciation for how big these fields are. Now this is a big field, then you got that field. So we'll just take a quick run through. So right over here, that's the pig area. So this field 14. I don't miss 17. I really do not miss 17. This game is far much better. How are you flying the camera mod up on FSU? Not FSU, geez, the modhub. Although you're not actually flying, technically you guys still down there, you're physically moving the camera on your player. So this is the pigs enclosure, which I get why you did it. This area has a lot of pigs. At the same time, is it a bit much? Yeah, maybe. But I do like what he did up there, I'm not gonna lie. Water area, but the fields are huge. Fields are huge for sure. Bump. Alrighty, this is obviously going to be working flawless, but that's how you work around fields right now not being perfectly boxy until course play and stuff like that comes out with GPS. Do a few laps of headlands and it seems to work pretty good. You're going to have to go around and polish it and finish it, but it's better than nothing. So I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys have enjoyed. We shall be back tomorrow for some more, probably some more of this map. I'll probably stream a bit longer, more than likely tomorrow, and then I'll start blipping between the two maps. Do you know if Oak Field will come to 19? I think it is planned, but I do not know when. I am looking forward to it for sure. Good multiplayer map? Probably not, because it is very tight as far as placements of the different yards. Alright guys, I'm out of here. I will be back tomorrow. Later.